Thank you for choosing Pilot Technology's Smart Sequential Flare System. This brief video will illustrate the key functions of the ICS sequential flare technology. You will quickly become an expert. The professional kit includes a 12 to 24 volt vehicle charger, a universal 110 to 240 volt wall charger with appropriate wall plug adapter for your country standard, and a carrying case with 4, 6, or 10 flares magnetically attached. For the alkaline battery system, you will receive 4 AA alkaline batteries in each flare along with the magnetic carrying case. The rechargeable model utilizes our patented Rapid Deployment System, the RDS. No buttons are required to turn on the unit, allowing for easy deployment while wearing gloves. To turn on a flare, simply remove it from the carrying charge case and it will begin flashing automatically. Flares can be deployed in any order, just make sure the most recently deployed unit has begun flashing before moving on to the next unit. The alkaline-powered system does not feature the rapid deployment system. Upon deployment, each flare must be powered on by briefly tapping either the round power button or the square pi button. Again, ensure the most recently deployed unit has begun flashing before moving on to the next unit. This ensures that the flares flash in sequence correctly. With the Pilot Smart Sequential Flare System, road deployment is easy and rapid. Simply turn on the initial flare with RDS or button tap and place it onto the road surface. Then walk 2 to 3 paces and place each successive flare in order. Again, the system will sequence automatically. There are 3 ways to power off the flares. A single flare can be disabled by holding the square pi button for 3 seconds. Secondly, single or multiple flares can be powered off by attaching the flares to the case and plugging the case into the vehicle or wall power cords. Finally, an entire group of flares sequenced together can be powered off by holding the power button for 5 seconds. For you and your crew's safety, we recommend leaving the flares flashing while you retrieve them off the road. The patented design of the case allows for quick and easy retrieval while alerting drivers that personnel are still present on the roadway. The flares will continue to flash on the case, providing extra visibility to the individual performing the flare retrieval. Once safely back to the vehicle, one can perform group off by holding down the power button for 5 seconds, or by simply plugging the case into the charger. Pilot Smart Sequential Flares turn on with pair mode enabled by default. The pair mode allows for quick synchronization of multiple sets of flares. Ground crews can sync together multiple sets of flares by simply powering on each set and deploying them while still in pair mode. When pair mode is activated, the red indicator LED will begin flashing and will automatically time out 5 minutes after the last flare has been deployed. To manually activate pair mode, hold both the power and pi button for 3 seconds. The red indicator LED on all the flares will begin to flash, indicating the group of flares are in pair mode and are ready for additional flares to join its group. The red indicator LED on all the flares will begin to flash, indicating the group of flares are in pair mode and ready for additional flares to join its group. Pair mode can be manually deactivated by holding both the power and pi button for 3 seconds. When pair mode is deactivated, deploying another set of flares in close proximity will not result in interference of either set. The smart flares have 4 distinct flash patterns that the user can choose from. Each flash pattern is unique and is designed to provide the optimal warning and alert for any scenario. Using any flare in the deployed string, tap the power button to change the flash pattern. Tapping the power button will cycle through the 4 flash pattern choices. The wave pattern has a smooth transition from flare to flare and tails off. This creates a longer and brighter direction warning. Rapid flash is a faster flash pattern that is designed to get drivers' attention. Much like an airport runway rabbit light, the rapid flash pattern provides directional guidance at a greater frequency. The simultaneous flash is a coordinated flash of the flares, resulting in a larger warning of an event ahead. The steady glow is a continuous illumination of the flares. Keep in mind that this mode consumes the most energy. The most recently used flash pattern setting is saved into memory and is automatically activated upon the next deployment, allowing for a preferred flash pattern to be quickly put into action. The Smart Flare's patented tilt feature automatically activates the brightest and most battery-efficient arrays of LEDs based on the flare's orientation. To maximize brightness and provide an effective alert, the flares are designed to flash the 16 side LEDs when lying horizontal on the ground. When positioned vertically, the flares are designed to flash the 4 top LEDs. This again maximizes brightness and driver warning by focusing the light directly towards traffic. Using the Smart Flare's strong magnet, your crew can attach the flares to the back of the vehicle. We call this one a poor man's light bar. The tilt sensor is activated by default, but can be deactivated so the user can force and lock the flares to flash out the top or side LEDs in any orientation. An effective deployment method of the Smart Flares is to position them underneath standard traffic cones to create an active sequential flashing cone. By locking the Smart Flares to flash out the top LEDs, the light energy is focused inside the traffic cone, creating a highly visible alert. This style of deployment is used widely by many departments of transportation and utility companies. To lock the Smart Flare's LEDs, tap the pi button on any flare in the string. Tapping the pi button will cycle through, locking the Smart Flare's top LEDs, side LEDs, and dynamic tilt sensor choice. Tapping both buttons will reverse the sequence flash pattern direction, known as order of march. While in reverse march, the user can deploy the flares walking towards traffic from your vehicle while maintaining high visibility. In the default forward march, you must deploy the flares after walking towards traffic and deploying as you return to your vehicle. The Pilot flare system is highly versatile, but don't forget, it's ready to go right out of the box. Thanks for choosing Pilot. We're here to help 24/7. Give us a call.